Well, I just have to say, it feels like that we were just here for the Great American Race. Welcome back to the Texas Oval for the AAA on the Texas Motor Speedway. It is time that we celebrate the playoff drivers, and what a starting lineup we have. In the final seconds, Ray Green gets the pole. Here's your starting lineup. It's Ray Green, Avery Caffrey, Ella Litzman, Matthew Darnell, Savannah Call, Avery Shipley. How about this? We get to that 47 of Haley Duncan. She will be a threat to win the championship this season as well. Then not Ava Shipman, but Erin Todd. Yes, that's right. She's in the playoffs. Then Peyton McMahon, Nick Green, Pat Green, and Scott Soffren. That is your starting lineup. Let's go trackside for pre-race ceremonies. Like usual, please rise and remove your hats as the official Crazy Sports Good Band presents the nation's national anthem. Wow. Thank you. Thank you very much. We just have to give them a round of for the whole season, and now doing it for the playoffs. Two of the other 12 drivers that did not make the playoffs, Richard Green and Delilah Shipley, are here at the track. Richard Green cheering on both Ray and Pat Green, and Delilah Shipley cheering on her uncle and her sister. And now, before you make the championship race, you have to make the round of 8. Road America next weekend, and we're underway from Texas. And the 88-degree Texas race is underway. Ella Litzman trying to get the lead. Litzman down low, 3 wide for the lead, and rookie Ella Litzman's going to take it away. Side by side up front. And Ray Green, he's making a move. Ray Green, look at him go. He's going for the lead. But Ella Litzman, the rookie, out of 4, she's going to hang on and lead lap number 1 in Texas. Rookie Ella Litzman trying to make the playoffs. Nick Green, he may have a problem. He's in last. Right now with the race we're in today. Of course it was going to end today. But before we talk about that, Ray Green out of 4, the pole sitter Ray Green is gonna lead lap number 2. Ray Green. Would be something to see him win this weekend in Texas. Avery Shipley trying to move on to the round of 8. Avery Shipley now, top 5. As she has a pretty special setup in that car. She has her sister set up when her sister won the Season 8 championship. So when her sister almost won that Great American Race back a few seasons ago, Avery Shipley has that set up in her car, and that's why Avery Shipley is now moving up front. Pat Green now. Pat Green, Nick Green. Haley Duncan and Scott Stofford below the cutoff. Just 80 laps. There will at least be one pit stop. Ray Green now. Shocking the whole field. He shocked the field in qualifying side by side for second. Ray Green, though, continues to dominate in.
Well, there goes Nick Green, and Savannah calls chances of advancing.
You are hearing it now. Just 26. No, just 20. Yeah, now 26 laps to go here in the first race of the playoffs. And the crazy thing is that I think Scott Stofford might be advancing to the next round, or even more, winning this round, winning today. But how about in second? Don't look now. But here comes Haley Duncan. Haley Duncan is there, and then after wrecking Nick Green, still one lap left on his field, but he has a very good chance of advancing. Nick Green heading down pit road now. Avery Caffrey, she might be advancing. Ray Green might be advancing. How about Matthew Rummel also might be advancing? Team is Pete McMahon. Right now, Ella Litzelman, Avery Shipley, Pat Green, and this is very surprising, Savannah Call, all might be getting eliminated. But Erlen Todd will she somehow advance to the next round? Or is she gonna make it? Or is she gonna win? Or is she gonna get eliminated? Nick Green down pit road now. Nick Green, I don't know. I don't know about Erlen Todd either. But how about Scott Stoffren? I think is gonna win this weekend. Scott Stoffren, I don't know. Or will it be Haley Duncan surprising everyone and winning? Here in the Cowboy state. In the state of the Cowboys. Erlen Todd losing the lead. Scott Stoffren back up front. Scott Stoffren, he took the lead once before today, but almost wrecked. 6 seconds behind him is Haley Duncan. Let's see how fast Haley Duncan is. Nick Green, though, back in 11th. But how about the rookie of the year from last season? Erlen Todd showed some promise. Well, now Erlen Todd showed promise last season, and now she might be advancing to the round of 8, and she is in front of everybody right now. Right now, we already know that Savannah Call, the Daytona winner, is eliminated. She will have it, even though she's eliminated before the real season 10 starts. She will have another shot to race, but this time in an IndyCar in the Clash. Savannah Call is not going to advance to the round of 8. But how about Erlen Todd? Maybe one of the greatest comebacks. 20 laps to go now. But don't look now. But here comes Haley Duncan. Does she have something for Scott Stoffren? The Stoffrens have not won since earlier this year, with Scott behind the wheel of the 17 for Stoffren Racing that time. But they switched. And now, how about this? They switched the 47 now on the bumper of Scott Stoffren. Stoffren can see Duncan. And Scott Stoffren, he is worried. I mean, he needs to be. Haley Duncan hasn't won in a long time. Can Haley Duncan finally go back to victory lane? Trying to win her first race in season 4. Remember, she also won the season 4 championship. Can she win the season 8? Now, can she win the season 9 championship? Going back to last year's playoffs. Going back to last year, Haley Duncan did not make the playoffs at all last year. And then Haley Duncan somehow wins. But last year also saw Avery Cskl making the championship race. And right now, Ella Littleman might advance to the championship. Not the championship, but the rookie might be advancing to the next round. Same as another rookie Peyton McMahon. The Air Bubble 24 for Nick Green Racing. She is trying to stay alive. And out of turn number 4. Back across the line, 15 laps to go for Scott Stoffren. How about that? The Great American Race winner, Avery Caffrey, there in 4th. third. Fourth is Ray Green. Ray Green had some struggle last season trying to advance. How about that number 1 of Erlen Todd about to advance to the round of 8. But this battle right here is about for 8 to get into the round of 8. Remember, last year the Shipley sisters both made the championship for same as Erlen Todd. Haley Duncan in her first playoff race back. We are riding along with her. She has a helmet cam. This is the first time we've ride along with anybody. Haley Duncan trying to get back up to that number 44. Ella Littleman still in front of Avery Shipley, and Littleman trying to hang on. Can the 2 Rookie of the Year contenders, which of course Rookie of the Year is over, but can the Rookie of the Year contenders both made the round of 8? Rookie Peyton McMahon and Rookie Ella Littleman trying to make the round of 8. But we're just giving a shout out to Erlen Todd, who will finally get around the 10. Same as the 1, and now here comes the 9. The 1 will put the 10 in the wall, and here comes when there is that number 9 into the 7th spot after passing that 1. That 1 now was on the cutoff. Erlen Todd was in a risk where she might be getting eliminated. Avery Shipley, she has proven why she is the sister of a champion. She is good. Well, that's happening. When you look in front, we have a battle for the lead. Back up front, battle for the lead. Coming to 10 to go. Scott Softman, can he hang on to the win? Can he hang on to first? Or is Haley Duncan going to pass him? 10 laps to go in Texas. Haley Duncan. She knows that her season is not yet over. She is trying to prove to everyone that she can still win. But we know that the season for Pat Green and Nick Green and Savannah Cole is over. We have a side-by-side battle for the lead. Going down turn 1. How about the 47? She made it side-by-side on front straightaway. 9 laps to go, still side-by-side. Haley Duncan looking to take the lead. She's going to clear the 44. Both leaders are pitting, which is going to bring in that 74. Both of the leaders might be getting eliminated. Something is happening with the leaders. And Avery Caffrey is about to sweep Texas. She takes the lead. Ray Green is in second. Oh my goodness. Matthew Darmel is also on pit road. His season, I think, is done. Haley Duncan trying to win. Avery Shipley, Erlen Todd, and Ella Littleman and Pat Green, I think, just made the playoffs. And Haley Duncan somehow is going to beat everybody off of pit road, but is she going to beat them? Haley Duncan, I think, is going to make the round of 8 somehow, but we have a battle for the lead on our hands. 6 to go. It's Caffrey versus Ray Green. Can Ray Green break his Texas losing streak? He has been so good at this racetrack. Another driver that might win. How about that number 24, Peyton McMahon, in third? Pat Green, I think she's going to survive to live another race. Scott Sovereign, though, he was up front, like we said last week. We said, Pat Green, it's time to pack it up and go home with 5 to go now. Remember last week we said it's time to pack it up, Pat Green, and go home. She somehow came back and won. We said Pat Green's season was over, but no. Nick Green's season is over. But Pat Green's season, it just started just last weekend as Pat Green is about to advance. But her son, Ray Green, Raymond Green, the owner for Raymond Michael Green Racing, RMG Racing, Ray Green is about to live his dream and advance to the round of 8 to survive in the playoffs. He did not survive last season. He almost did, but he got a wreck. 4 laps to go, and Ray Green is back up front. He dominated today, and Ray Green is back up front in Texas. Ray Green, he surprised everybody by making the playoffs on points last week. Trying to prove to everybody that he is still good. 2 to go now. 2 remaining in Texas. Avery Capper right there couldn't take the lead. Ray Green in second. No, not in second. In the lead, looking for the white flag. Round the final turn. Out turn number 4. This is the moment everybody has been waiting for. Everybody's on their feet. 1 lap to go. We're going to see a great finish. Caffrey looking to sweep Texas. Ray Green looking for his first Texas win. Caffrey couldn't take the lead. Ray Green only has 1 career win in his career. They came on the Daytona Road Course. And Ray Green for RMG Racing number 33, the pole sitter. Ray Green has survived. Ray Green is going to win in Texas. Ray Green is going to win in Texas after making the playoffs on points. That young man has some talent right there. Team owner for RMG Racing, Ray Green, will finally break his Texas losing streak and advance. Ray Green has advanced, and Haley Duncan has survived. And Delilah Shipley, she just saw her grandfather win, but most importantly, she just saw her sister stay alive as well, and Pat Green somehow stayed alive. The finishing results, it's Ray Green, Avery Caffrey, who couldn't. Dang. Well, sorry about that, but we have to say goodbye. Not to this live stream, but to, oh my goodness, Scott Stoffren, Matthew O'Donnell, Nick Green, and Savannah Call, all eliminated. And Ray Green has shown us that even the old guys can still win. Just like when Nick Green won in Sonoma, Nick Green going out to the track, and when high-fiving his father for winning his second career race, and Nick Green, Savannah Call, Matthew O'Donnell, and Scott Stoffren all eliminated. Remember, those drivers also made the playoffs with a win. But do you want to hear the craziest thing is? None of the drivers that made it in on the points survived. And one of them is your winner today, Ray Green. 4 drivers that won. When 4 drivers that made it in on points are in to the round of 8, we are going to have a fun round of 8. As was that just took out 2 of our previous champions. But remember, we still have 3. Not 3. But remember, we still have 2 of our previous champions still in the field. Haley Duncan, Season 4 champion, and Pat Green somehow survives. She is the Season 6 champion. The rest of the results after Ray Green is Avery Caffrey. Peyton McMahon with a top 3 finish. Then Avery Shipley 4th. Aaron Todd 5th. Then we get to Elizabeth, Pat Green, and Haley Duncan, who will somehow survive. Scott Stauffer, Nick Green, Matthew Adamo, and Savannah Call all eliminated. Seven females and 1 male left. And remember what happened last week at this time. Ray Green got suspended and got eliminated. He did not have a good race last year. In the Season 8 race, one of the playoffs. He dominated today. He showed up at the end, past Avery Caffrey, after Haley Duncan when Scott Sovereign both pitted, and Ray Green has now won his 2nd career race. Congratulations to Ray Green for winning